When Debenhams opened in the Shire shopping centre in Leicester back in 1991, the store was packed, the tills were ringing and the future looked bright.
We're in it for the long haul. Look around you, you can see how the people of Leicester are reacting to us opening this store.
Debenhams has 165 branches and employs 27,000 people. Today, the company said it plans to close up to 50 stores, putting 4,000 jobs at risk. It's not clear which branches will be affected.
What is important to remember is that these stores only represent about 15% of our turnover. Now, what I can promise you, and I can promise my staff, is that we'll work very hard to minimise the amount of store closures and the amount of job loss.
In recent times, high streets like this one across the East Midlands have been hit by the collapse of big names like House of Fraser and Toys R Us. Shoppers I spoke to today are disappointed by the announcement and are left wondering who'll be next.
The problem is, I think, with all this online buying, there's a certain age group that don't mind it, but then there's a certain age group that just don't want to be involved.
I like a person. I like the people contact very much.
Just to talk to somebody.
Yeah, it's lovely. And get their advice. And in here's a young girl called Sienna, who is the most wonderful shop assistant you could ever meet.
It feels sad because we've got a small town. It is almost the shops is closing. So yeah, it's not good though.
They should keep it open because everybody knows about Debenhams and John Lewis and these big stores. You know what I mean? It's not like a small shop on the corner that no one knows about it.
It's going to have a really big impact on everyone.
No, we love Debenhams.
Yeah.
Well, it's where will people shop now? There's no shops. You know, they're all closing in town.
And they seem to be opening a lot of sports shops, which is no use to us.
The department store had multi-million-pound plans to open a new branch on the former Everard's Brewery site, which is an extension to Fosse Park. Today, a spokeswoman said she was unable to say whether it would still go ahead. All eyes are now on the Sports Direct boss, Mike Ashley. He owns just under 30% of Debenhams. There's already speculation that he could merge it with his newly acquired House of Fraser. But for now, Debenhams says the closures would take place over the next 3 to 5 years. Rajiv Poppet, ITV News.